We're here with Candice and Dwight, and it's going to be all right. Stick around for Meet the Filmmakers. Candice and Dwight, first and foremost, just tell us about yourselves. What do you do outside of filmmaking?
Sure. So we do videography too as well. We do photography.
Awesome.
So under 14 films. We also run the business side of it, of videography and photography as well. That is good because it also helps us sharpen our skills when we do our passion projects,
Sure.
our films. Other than that, we are family people.
All right.
We are constantly with our family and hanging out with our son and our daughter. And then Candace also does some other things in regards to fitness.
I have a business called I Can with Camry where we do fitness classes.
Awesome.
And I also do personal training along with my full-time job at Molina Healthcare as a senior provider representative.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I also know that you said you're with your family a lot. You're also just very social. You have awesome parties. I hear and see. Is that true? Confirm or deny? Awesome parties, yes or no?
Confirm.
We'll confirm
We
that.
do throw pretty awesome parties.
All right.
They're usually themed, like costume themed.
Yeah.
And we like to have fun. We have a pretty big friend group, and they like to come out and have fun with us. So,
Well, that's an
why
important
not?
part of life because not everyone has friends as they get older. And you've got many, 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 many. So it's a true testament to your character.
We appreciate you.
Tell us about your team. How did your team start?
Sure. So we had the idea to join the 48-Hour Film Festival for a while, maybe like 2019, 2018, around that time. And we kept putting it off because we just, we were kind of nervous about what the competition would be like, if we were good enough, imposter syndrome, right? And
That's a lot of people have imposter syndrome, but you shouldn't because anyone can do anything in this competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the year we were finally like gonna, rip the Band-Aid off was 2020. COVID happened, so we didn't end up joining then. So the following year, we're like, let's just do it. So we made our first film in the 2021 48-Hour Film Festival, I believe. And, it's just been awesome. We got our friends together. We just said, hey, we're doing this thing. Do you want to be a part of it? And from there, we pretty much have built a team based on people's skills and what they're really good at and things they're really enthusiastic about.
So you're about 5 years in and you're improving every time, but you're also doing Toronto and you've done that. You had audience favorite in Toronto.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What was that like?
Yeah, Toronto's a great competition. We do it to go out there not only to make an international film, but also to learn about their filmmaking culture over there.
Sure.
And kind of bring some of those things back.
Toronto has an awesome program, yeah.
They really do. They really have an awesome program. They run a tight ship there. There's tons of teams, so you're going to get a wide variety of types of teams, of people from different backgrounds. You're also going to get a really high production value as well from some of those films because they send films internationally to Cannes and things pretty often, right? So it's a fun competition. Shout out to the city producers there, Steve Nash.
Yeah, Steve Nash.
Chris Cherry.
Yes.
For allowing us to be a part of the competition because they want people that are very involved.
Yeah, they're very vocal about it too.
Yes.
Yeah. They're not shy.
That's the best way to put it, right?
Yeah.
And they want
Right.
people very involved, and we told them that we were going to be very involved, that we were going to be very enthusiastic about doing it, and they welcomed us with open arms, and now we've been pretty much regulars in that competition.
Right.
So I talk to Steve Nash pretty regularly, and he sings your praises, and he loves
we
that you're
appreciate
involved.
that.
And I know also that he does not like having people from outside of Toronto being involved if they're not going to participate, which we honestly in Buffalo don't love it either.
Right.
We have the Raving Lunatic show. They come from all over the place, and they're awesome.
Yes.
And they're hilarious, and they're so much fun. And that is exactly the way it works.
Right.
We did have one year that was from out of town and didn't really do anything and barely made a film. And it's just like, oh, you're taking a spot in our competition.
Right.
So I get why they want it that way. And you show up real hard and won audience favorite. So that's pretty remarkable. Well done.
Thank you.
What do you think is your biggest challenge throughout this?
For everyone, I think for 48 is the time constraints.
Okay, yes.
So those time constraints, it makes you prioritize what's most important. And as we have participated in all of these years, we've gotten better and better. So this year, I can't wait to see what we put together.
Awesome. And what does it feel like when you're sitting in the premiere screening and you're seeing your film for the first time? How does that feel with the crowd around you and everything like that? Just what's that like?
Oh, it's awesome. I remember our first film when it first played. Like that was like.
I remember too.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I think if we're remembering the same thing, yes.
It's very gratifying to see it. And then you're kind of in awe because you're looking at the film, but you're also like looking around at the audience's reaction.
Yeah.
And there's a weird sense of validation from the work you put in.
Yeah.
And you always hope they get the joke.
Yeah.
You listen for the laughs.
Yeah.
You listen, for the cries if you have an emotional film.
That's super important. Yeah. It's a full theater to see your film and you get that audience response. You get to see the response and how people like feel in real time.
Right.
Also, was it that year that the projector broke on the still of your face?
Yes.
That is why we say the prayer to the screening gods every time, because wild stuff can happen. You'd think that would be so dialed in that you could just push a button and watch a movie.
Right.
But the darndest things happen. And that one was very memorable to me because I had to read the jokes because it was like down for a minute. Like your face was locked on the screen. And then total darkness. And there was no lights on in the theater. And I had to, in the dark, read jokes. I literally went on Reddit and was like, movie jokes for filmmakers. And then I think Dave Anderson's mom, I think it was her, threw out a joke from the audience, and I had to say, no more jokes from the audience. Right. No more jokes.
Thankfully, our makeup artist, Tiffany, does a great job. So while I was there for that,
it was
2
perfect.
minutes,
Yes. Looking flawless. Flawless. Wonderful. So, do you have any tips for other people? What do you think other people should know? Or if you wanted to help out people, maybe you tell them the wrong tip. Like, like don't sleep and drink a lot.
Upload everything.
I would say have fun. That's the main thing. It comes through the film. We've had years that we're super stressed so far, or competitions that were super stressed. That comes through also. There's going to be a level of stress because it's a 48-hour film competition. Sure. You're not getting the full experience you would normally get on the film set. However, have fun and things will start to happen in a way you want them to. Especially when you go to the post-production, when you're remembering that fun and you're remembering why you had the idea to make this film on Friday. I think that helps you a lot in the post-production.
Candice, can I get a tip about best practices for health during the 40-hour film party? Because I just made a joke about, don't sleep and drink. This is an endurance test. You should be good to your body during this. And I had a year early on when I competed that we were all drinking during the writing session and then go production in the morning. Everyone's late. Everyone's just dragging through the morning. And that was kind of a mistake. Yeah. I did win best cinematography, but it was a mistake. I could have maybe won it better. But overall, what would you recommend people do to be healthy and smart?
I'd say pack the right snacks. No beer. Don't follow Jordan's lead. I know that we try to make sure we have enough snacks for the day. So I, of course, make sure we have apples, oranges, all the fruits, and water for everybody. And then also listen to your body. If there's a roadblock or something like that and it's 3:00 in the morning, we need to go to sleep at least for 4 hours and then wake back up and figure it out. Otherwise, you're just wasting time. You don't want to, what does this say? Let the things burn at the both ends?
Burn the candle at both. Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, because if you want to make your best film, you got to be your best self too.
Definitely.
Right? And, Also, you could do whatever you want. It's a free country.
It is.
But best practices.
Our last film that we did, we usually take like 2 days or 3 days, and we recorded it in one night, and it was awesome.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It was awesome. And it was very much, like you said, we were having a good time, just figuring it out. And yeah, that's the one we submitted to.
Yeah, whenever you're doing the pickup shots on Sunday, you're not feeling
you're not in good shape. You're not in good shape.
That's a little rough.
Yeah.
But everyone, well, not everyone, the season teams
yes.
are tending to not do that, actually. We're finding they're getting it all done on Saturday because it's a process. People are learning over 5 years, 6 years. Fighting Mongoose, 10 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Also, I think Mike Raish might be up there.
Mike's wonderful.
Maybe 7 or 8. I don't know. But so a lot of people coming back over and over and over again. What's a team that you're looking out for, that you want to see what they do? What teams get you pretty excited when you're seeing what they do?
Our introduction to this competition, Pan Am's had different variations of teams in the competition. So Maria Braun and her team, whatever variation or amount of team members that she has, they're always strong. Cam Garrity always has a strong team, 38
Wonderful.
gigabits.
I just love to watch.
Love Cam. Shout out to Cam. Who else? Andy Rich is also very strong every year.
Mike Raish.
Yes, Mike Raish, also very, very good in this competition.
Who was the people who made Levitate?
Bad Apples.
Bad Apples.
Yes,
I love
that's
that.
Mike Raish.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
haven't.
funny.
Mike Raish. Yeah. I think those are the main teams that we always look out for. Last year's winner, definitely a strong film, Kobe. Shout out to Kobe for winning last year. Great film. There's tons of teams though. Another tip, I guess, important: don't take anyone lightly.
Sure.
Come in with the mindset that anyone can win, and that just make the very best film you can. Because if you're thinking about the competition going in, then you're going to be distracted also.
So, as a closing note, do you have like a memorable gaffe or something weird or funny that happened just to close us out? Did anything ever come to your mind, a weird 48 story?
What do you think?
I'm trying to think. He took ours with the film freezing on our first.
Oh, that was actually huge. We got to do that. Yeah. But do you have another? Yes. That was my gaffe. That's my memorable gaffe. I own that one.
Ours also.
Okay.
I don't think we've had anything like too crazy happen on set. I do know our film that the film that won the audience favorite in Toronto for our group was called Bad Timing. And we had, shout out to Richard Satterwhite. He was on our team for that one. We paired him up with Drew Burke, who is another member of our team, a super funny guy.
Great actor.
So there was really no script for that movie.
All right.
We kind of let those two kind of banter off each other.
Yeah, improv.
And it was just super amount of like bloopers and fun. And funny. That was like the most fun we ever had. Like
Richard's also an improv expert.
Yes,
did he do like comedy sports for a long time or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think he like ran comedy sports.
Yeah.
At one point or something.
So I can give you one funny thing that happened during that movie. So our audio kept peaking, and we couldn't solve it because essentially what the film is there's a there's a bomb strapped to a chef, and the chef had they were in a cooking competition. They cooked puffer fish wrong.
Okay.
And it ended up killing people.
Okay, yeah.
Because they cooked it wrong. It's a comedy. So now the chef has a bomb strapped to themselves. They're trying to essentially kill themselves, take themselves out, in a comedic way, of course. And the two negotiators are Richard and Drew. And they're in this small hallway. I say all this to say they're in this very small hallway. So there's like no way to avoid them yelling down the hall to the person, the chef. And the audio keeps speaking. My boom operator, he keeps complaining about it. And in the film, if you watch it, there's many times where Richard is like, right now, what I'm going to do is talk to Kylie. So he's telling the boom operator this and not telling the actual, it's not a line.
Okay. Yeah. He's like,
so every time it happens, yes, he's cueing them.
Yeah.
So every time it happens, it's super awkward in the film. But it's super funny for us when we see it. Because we know that he's telling the boom operator, turn it way down. I'm going to scream right now.
Backing
yeah,
off
he's like backing off. Trying not to fall because he's like backing off. He's got it all the way down.
Yeah.
And he's like doing it really slow. So he's locked eyes with Drew in the scene. And he goes, what I'm going to do is talk to Kylie right now.
Oh, right. Yeah. I have to see this film because if it wins audience favorite in Toronto, it must be good. I want to watch it.
Yeah, so, it's super funny.
Yeah, we'll put a link to it in the comments too, so everyone else can watch it.
We are also we're having a screening coming up. So
amazing.
All our films that you'll be able to.
Okay, when are you doing that? In the future.
Hopefully in August.
That'll be in August, hopefully, sometime. So stay tuned for that.
August is a big month for filmmaking because there's the 40 Hour Film Project, there's the premieres, and then there's the Casting Buffalo Actors Expo on the 23rd.
Yes.
Great time. Hope everyone's
potentially
coming.
Andy Rich's acting class on the 24th.
Nice.
So everyone get ready for August to be amazing. Thank you so much for being here today. We'll have your links in the comments, and I can't wait to see what you make this year.
Thank you for having us on, Jordan.
It's a pleasure. And if you're acting in it, I'll see you on the big screen, and I'll see you in the theater.